Alright, welcome back. This is episode 2, the property management series. So we've come back. We've got a couple extra things we're going to try to do. We're going to try to respray the plot and then do some trimming up on the trees. Maybe squirt a couple of the trees, whatever he calls it. He'll explain it later. But shouldn't take too long today. It should be a pretty quick day. We're going to reposition the camera too, so hopefully there will actually be some better photos that I can add into the third episode of this video, or this, so that you could actually see the deer that have been using the plot. And then hopefully we can plant by next weekend. That would be nice. So see how our work goes today.
What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be girdling and squirting this tree here to kill it, because what we're trying to do here is give this oak here more canopy and more sunlight, and take out some of the competition of some of the less favorable trees. So I'm going to girdle this tree, and we're going to squirt a Toradon glyphosate mix, and that'll kill the tree, and but leave it standing so you're not having more brush on the forest ground. So what we did here was we cut into the cambium layer of the tree, which is the only living part of the tree. This is the part that flushes the nutrients and the sap throughout the tree. So all you do is cut into this cambium layer, then apply your chemical into the tree, and that will kill the tree by the next growing season.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of property management here. I'm back over here today to mow the plot. I'm going to show you what the plot looks like here in a second. We resprayed it the other day. And it's actually yellow this time, so unlike the first time where I came over here and it was like yellow in 2 spots and the rest of it was green. So it is dying now. I'm going to go ahead and mow it down, and then this weekend we'll be back over here to plant. So show you what me mowing it looks like. I'm doing everything. I mean, this is just a push mower basically. Push mower and a push weed eater, so I don't have any tractors or anything out here like that. We're just doing everything by hand. So, you know, you could do that too. Alright, so there's the plot. You can see the difference. Look how green this is right here. And then this is like getting yellow and bare down here, which is a good thing. That's what we want. So we'll get it out mowed real quick and then get it ready to plant so we can be done with this project and we can look forward to the results in the fall. Alright guys, so we are done with the mowing. That'll just leave kind of tilling or scraping the dirt up, and then we can plant this weekend. So I'll let you know what we're going to plant that day. I haven't decided yet. We're still kind of working out the combination because it's such a small plot that we want whatever we put in it to not get destroyed in the first 3 weeks of the plot being here. We want to actually be able to hunt over this year. So we're going to have to mix and match so that there's something for the deer to browse on besides what we're trying to grow. Wasn't too bad. I think it took me like 25 minutes to do all of that. So I'm pretty pleased doing that by foot. And we'll see how planting goes by hand too.
Alrighty, so look at the forecast here. Today's Saturday, but we're not supposed to get rain until about Thursday. So what we're going to do today is just broadcast some seed, weed eat it, get it mulched into the ground, get as much seed to soil contact as we can. But on Wednesday, Aaron's going to come back out, replant it, so we're planting right before we get the rain. That will really help the seed germinate and not get outcompeted with whatever might be still left alive in the food plot. So, here we go. Now, a tip is to not put too much seed into your spreader so you don't use all your seed in one spot. If you put less, all you do is walk a little bit faster and take 2 laps, and that will help avoid overseeding and wasting your seed, basically.
Alright, so we're going to take soil samples here. Evan's going to pick them up, and we're going to use them to test what is in the soil and what it might need to boost it, all that, once we plant.
Out a knucklehead and you bring the right tools, you want to get down a little bit further. But
oh, you mean when you have a shovel and not a set of pruners?
yeah, that's the one.
No, that's staying.
Helps if you do it the right way.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't have to put out the whole bag if you don't want to, but I do usually.
Might as well pull a Flinter. Guys, welcome back. So it is August 14th today, and this is going to be hopefully our last preseason plot prep day. So today's planting day. We're going to plant this green machine mix. You saw us broadcast it Saturday, but we're going to try to plant it. I've got fertilizer over there, 16, 6, and 16 I believe, and we've got this green machine mix with it's a mixture of like brassica and rye and winter oats and stuff like that. So we're going to try to plant this in this small plot, have a good mixture of green, so that there's plenty of browse for the deer to eat. Doesn't really look like anything has come up. It hasn't rained, so I don't think any of the seed could really germinate, but the forecast looks very good for rain tonight, tomorrow, and Friday morning. we've got chances for thunderstorms, pretty good chances for thunderstorms each of those 3 days. So we should get rain, a good amount of it, at least once. That's the plan. So I've got the push seeder with me. We're just going to take a lap and then refill, take another lap, and then we'll put the fertilizer in, and we'll spray the fertilizer out there, spread the fertilizer out there. And hopefully in a couple days or so, we've got a little bit of plot popping up and we can get something going here for the fall. Alright guys, so we've got the plot seeded, fertilized. Hopefully we get that rain and we get a good plot growing for the fall. I'm excited. So there have been some deer out here on the camera. I'm looking forward to showing you those. You can see the corn pile here is just absolutely toast. It's very gone. You can see where they've been digging it up. And a lot of this was deer. I've had a lot of deer out here, but we're gonna turn the camera back on there. And then we're gonna get out of here. So we got that back up and running now. So then we'll just walk back out here to the truck and head on home. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys an update on the plot. So this is going to wrap up the preseason stuff, with the exception of putting the blind out, and that I probably will not film. We still have that tree to cut up, but I probably won't film that either. You can probably look for those on Instagram, and maybe some updates if I've got any nice deer on camera. You can maybe look for those on Instagram and stuff too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the season has in store for us. I hope you guys will follow along and enjoy watching.